So this is part 2. I'm now logged on as the second account, the new account that I created, John Doe, and all you basically have to do is go back, click on that apple, go to System Preferences. First of all, make sure that the set up the trackpad that you can click with one finger, that you can do the 3-finger drag and also adjust the speed to your liking. Make sure that all other options are enabled. I don't like this one, but here you can see how that works. It is really important to set it up so that you have to tap the trackpad, because only then you can basically do all these gestures with pinching and smart zoom and so on. The clicking is really a what is it called? An old way of doing this. So anyway, here make sure everything is selected and go back to show all, go to your users and groups, and you may have to unlock this. And so here's the old account, Marcus, and all you would do is I'm not going to click on it now, because then I would basically delete everything I have on this computer. That's not so good. So you could simply delete this account and then it's done. So let's say you want to set up an account for a user like your son, for example, and you want to make sure that the parenting controls are enabled, so that certain websites and things that are not so good to look at are not allowed to be looked at on this computer. So what you would do is you would add an account for your son, give it a password, just, of course, not a 3-letter password, it should be a long password. Ideally 4 words, like bird, cat, mouse and dog are really actually very safe passwords. Or you add special signs like the ampersand and the percentage sign or something like that. So then you create the user, you click here on this, and basically what you would do is you would set up the parental controls. Again, all the way along you have to provide a password, and then you can basically set up web restrictions. I'm not so familiar with this, but I would of course say try to limit access to adult websites automatically. Or you could say, hey, only allow access to the websites here, and you could add websites. You could use, if you go through here, you could limit the use of applications. You could check if they're allowed to join the center and what kind of emails he's allowed to send. So I would just explore it and for example, I would definitely disable the built-in camera and things like that. But that's up to you. But you can set this here, and then basically what you would do, you would click on you would lock this, and then if your son would ever log on, it would be all in place. And you could always make changes to it. Of course, that only makes sense if the password is kind of secret. So otherwise, if I would be a son, I would definitely unlock everything. Okay, so this is how to do it. And yeah, if you have any questions, shoot me an email and I will definitely help you.